Hey guys, Roller or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division video, and of course it's Thursday, so that means a State of the Game recap video, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. There wasn't much State of the Game per se, but there was a lot of talk about the new feature gear optimization. So we're going to quickly run over the State of the Game, and then we're going to get into this gear optimization video. So first up, the maintenance this morning, it mainly sorted out the back end, and the usual things that happen on a Thursday. Unfortunately, the RPM glitch wasn't fixed, and they found out they're actually going to need a client-side patch for this. We all know how long a client-side patch can take, but they're going to push it to PC as soon as it's ready, and then they're working as hard as possible to get it onto consoles as soon as possible. So it's in the works, and it's being worked on extremely hard, so just hang tight. I will remind you that anyone caught using the RPM glitch will be banned. The first offense will be a 14-day ban. Anything after that will be a permanent ban, so do not use it, steer well clear of it. Report anyone you see that is using it, either on the forums or on the Reddit. We still don't have a date for either the next global event, which is going to be Assault, or a 1.8 PTS. Hopefully we're looking at next week for news on the global event, so hang tight. We also got some new news about Skirmish, and that's actually what you're watching in the background of this video. So first up, Last Stand rank has now been replaced with the rank known as PvP rank. The name could change, but that's what they're calling it at the moment. Now this acts for both Skirmish and Last Stand. The cap is now raised to 99 instead of 40, and after level 40 there's a chance of getting new exciting rewards. Now this might not be every level, but they did say after level 40, and Terry actually mentioned the possibility of classified gear caches, and I actually think this is a really great inclusion. They also showed this really cool pre-match screen where it shows your whole team, and the one that is right at the front is actually the best ranked player. Here you'll be able to see what gear he's running, what weapons, and then you'll be able to go off and decide whether that's the build you want to go for next. Here you're also going to be able to use your emotes. So now gear optimization. What is it and how is it going to work? Gear optimization is a new feature that is coming in update 1.8 that is obviously going to be free to all players. First up, it's actually going to introduce a new gear score. But before you leave any comments, this is a completely revamped version of gear score. The items that drop for you in World Tier 5 will now be anywhere between 256, which is the absolute low end for a piece of gear in World Tier 5, or 286. It can be anything in between those and including those two numbers. It all depends on the roles on said piece of gear. Now this also applies for weapons. So for example, whenever a gear piece drops in World Tier 5, most of the time you look at it and instantly throw it away. But now you can actually use this piece of gear and optimize it to the very highest standard piece of gear in the game. This means if you get a piece that's dropped with ammo capacity, skill haste, and health, then you could regard that already as a god roll. But with gear optimization, you can optimize those stats even further. You can push it to the max health cap, you could push it to the max skill haste cap, and even push it to the max ammo capacity. But not just that, you can also push the armor to the highest roll on it possible, and this is where the gear optimization station comes into play. This gear optimization station can be found at Camp Clinton. This is of course the new camp that is over in the Westside Piers expansion. Here you throw your piece of gear in and you use that division tech that you thought would be wasted and that you thought you would never use again. But here you use that division tech and you also use AE currency. Now that's what Terry said in the State of the Game. I'm not actually sure what that is. Whether that's the credits you already have, it would make sense because we're currently overflowing on those as it is. So yeah, that was one of the easiest ways to explain it. So think, you go into Last Stand currently and your gear is pushed to the absolute maximum it can get. That's what you're going to be able to achieve at this gear optimization station, but this is going to be done in increments. So you're not going to be able to go there, slap 10 division tech down and have the absolute min-max piece of gear possible. It's still going to take time and still going to be a grind, and I really like that idea. If you've been around on my channel for a while now, you'll know that I love a grind on this game. But now making division tech useful and this new gear optimization station, it's going to make this game a whole lot better. It's also going to make it a lot easier for the players that don't really have time to actually get their head around how gear works, and even help them improve their characters when they think they've already got their perfect character. So yes, in a nutshell, think of how normalization works, where it bumps your gear up to the absolute maximum. You're now going to be able to achieve that by going to the gear optimization station, spending D-Tech and spending a currency to then improve your gear within slight increments. So guys, as always, if you have any questions whatsoever about gear optimization, then please let me know either in the comments below or by sending me a tweet over on my Twitter, which is exactly the same as my channel name. Guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then please let me know by either clicking that like button or by leaving a comment. And as always, if you want to stay up to date with all things The Division, then make sure to subscribe. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.